Real estate vocabulary terms you need to know. These are the basic terms that everyone that's buying real estate or selling real estate should know. So the first one is real estate. What is that? It's something real, it's something tangible, it's a physical building, or it's something in the physical world. It's not like Bitcoin, it's not virtual, it's real. You can touch it in real life. And so real estate includes land and the structure or the building on top of it. And so the value of real estate is the land itself and then also the structure or that building on it. So the great thing about real estate and the value of it is that we're not making more land. So as population increases, the value of land also increases because supply and demand. There's a limited supply of land and there's going to be a lot more people. The only thing that I could think of creating more land is like if Elon Musk succeeds and we end up moving out to space. But that's technically not making more land, it's just using the land in space. Okay, so let's kind of walk through a couple examples of real estate. Imagine you're driving on the freeway, you see a house. That's real estate, land and a house. You see an apartment complex, same thing, land, apartment complex. You see a retail shopping center, a laundromat, you see an office building. Those are all examples of real estate. Okay, now I'm going to walk through three basic terms that you need to know as well: equity, down payment, mortgage. And those three are all kind of intertwined or intermingled. So let's start with equity. Equity is the value of your real estate less your mortgage. Let me say that again. The value of the real estate less the mortgage. And I think if I walk through an example, it will better illustrate these terms. So let's say you buy a house that has a value of $315,000. If you buy that house with cash, if you buy that home with just $315K of cash, your equity in that home is $315K, right? K just means 1,000. In that scenario, you own that property free and clear. That means there's no mortgage on it and you have title to that home. More often than not, most people buying a home for $315,000 are getting a mortgage. What's a mortgage? Mortgage is just a note or a loan on that real estate. So in this scenario, let's say you buy this home for $300,000, even though its worth is $315,000. So we're going to say the value is $315,000, the purchase price is $300K. And in this scenario, you're only going to put 5% down payment. So that means your skin in the game, the money out of your pocket, is $15,000, but you own this real estate that's worth $315,000. And so just a reminder, a mortgage is a note or the loan that's on the real estate. So the bank or some lender has given you the remaining money to buy this home. You've put in $15,000, but you have a mortgage of $285,000, $285K. Now, obviously, you're paying that $285K over the term or a specified time period term of the loan. Most of the time, we're looking at a 30-year fixed term. So what that means is you're paying the bank or whoever lent you this money over 30 years, you're paying them the same monthly amount over that 30 years. So in this example, let's just say you're paying the bank $1,800 a month over 30 years. And so that would be your monthly mortgage payment, $1,800 a month. So now let's take a look at these figures, these numbers. Purchase price, $300,000. Down payment, $15,000. This equals your mortgage owed or your mortgage balance of $285,000. Now we're going to calculate your equity on this same transaction or this same purchase. So the value of the home is $315K. Congratulations, you got a great deal. Somehow you bought it for less than the actual value. You got it at a discount. That's what everyone's looking for. And your mortgage on this is $285K. So if you do the math, right, you take this 315 value and you subtract the mortgage owed on it of 285, and you have equity of 30,000. So even though you put 15K, you actually have 30,000 of equity. So you might be wondering, Darren, what is equity? What does that actually mean? Like you can't just go to the store, right? You can't just go to like Vons or Whole Foods and say, "Hey, I'd like to buy these chocolate chip cookies with my equity," right? This is what would be your net worth on paper or on a balance sheet. And so in some future videos, we can kind of cover how to unlock your equity or what it like what you can do with equity. But for right now, we're just going to understand the concept of equity. So after 2 years, the value of your home has risen to 345K. Congratulations, right? The value of your home went up after 2 years, and your equity went up after 2 years. When the value of your home or your real estate goes up, that's called appreciation, right? It appreciates over time and it becomes more valuable over time. That's what appreciation is. Now, the next piece of this is that your mortgage balance, you're actually paying that down, right? You're paying $1,800 a month. You're chipping away. So instead of owing 285, you only owe 270. And so now you take that value of 345 and you subtract 270, your equity has gone up to 75K. And just a reminder in this video, I'm going over these words so you understand the basic terms of real estate. Just a summary of today's video, right? The words that you must know, you need to know: real estate, equity, mortgage, down payment, appreciation. Those are just some really basic terms. I hope this video was super helpful. If you thought it was helpful, please subscribe to the channel. And if you can do me a huge favor, comment below if you want to learn any other vocabulary for real estate, or if you want to learn anything else related to real estate. I'd love to make some videos with what you guys want to learn.